I mean, there's a couple reasons. First of all, I think we all sense this anxiety in the workforce. I certainly have it about how to balance our work selves and our personal selves. And so it's something I wanted to address, not only for the people who work for me, but also as a reminder to myself that, I need to be better at that balance. The second thing is I wanted to put something out there for other leaders to kind of live up to, a challenge to them to be better, lead with empathy.
As a boss, don't you want to know where your employees are? I mean, if it's the middle of the day and they're not at their desk?
I hire people who are good human beings, who are accountable, who are of high moral character and standard, and how they get their work done, as long as they are accountable to their teammates and they're making our clients happy, then I'm not interested in micromanaging them. That's not my job. It's not actually what I'm very good at.
Do you get, Ian, a lot of email traffic from people who are saying, hey, I'm leaving, but I'm going to be online after dinner, or hey, I'm running out? Are they doing it for them or are they doing it for you?
I think they're doing it because they feel guilty, because that's how they've been trained to operate throughout their careers. And they're doing it so that I know kind of what they're doing and where they are and why they're not, physically in front of me. And I get it all the time. And I've now trained people in my office to stop doing it, because it's just not interesting to me. I'm not their parent, and I trust them to get the job done. That's why I hired them.
What has been the reaction to this post within your company, particularly by managers, and at WPP, since WPP is a parent company?
Yeah. So my boss, Shane, has been magnanimous in his praise and his support for what I wrote. He's sent it around to the entire company. He's celebrated it. I really appreciate it. Funny enough, the people who I work with every day were very kind of nonplussed about it, because I think they see the behavior every day. So they thought to themselves, like, yeah, that's the Ian that we know. Nothing surprising there. So the reaction's been great, overwhelmingly positive.
Potentially the trade-off from this is this idea that employees are always available, or that some may make up those hours at work by being at home in the evening after the kids are down or on the weekend. And we've talked about that here before, of what's better. Would it be better to say, hey, I'm only available to you during working hours, leave me alone otherwise? Or, hey, I need some flexibility, but that need to be available can also kind of gnaw at people a little bit. Do you see that that there's a trade-off between you don't have to be here, but you do need to be available?
Of course, there's always a trade-off. And we have clients and we have colleagues who we are accountable to. But I think everybody has to set their own boundaries and has to establish how they work the best. And then they have to communicate that to their bosses, to their employees, to their colleagues, to their peers, to their clients. And so there's no one right way of doing it for every single person. Everybody's an individual.
Are you seeing results of this management style, Ian? Are employees, for instance, staying at the company longer?
All I know is that throughout my career, this is how I've led. And I've maintained incredible relationships with people who have worked for me for years and years and years, and we have great relationships outside of work. And I think, to me, that's the ultimate testament to how effective this style is.
I thought about just walking off without thanking you, without explanation.
Because you've done your work, and we don't need to know where you are. I need to know where you are, Kelly.
Ian, thanks very much.
Thanks for having me.
Ian Sohn joining us from Wunderman, Chicago.